traders. I gave you hard work and labor. I gave you your flavor, you bohemian haters. This fakers, you gave me crumbs, now give me cakers. The movers and fakers get around and catch the vapors. While my shots are jumping like the Lakers. I want land with acres, you immigrants show papers. I'm from back in the day where the was wearing tapers. And they'll call you a moolie, treat you like a racist. Militant, yeah, I'm back in the booth. Pop, I hit you from the roof, yeah. It's the truth, but press you on you when you stoop. With body shots till your body drop. I ain't got the hammer cock to probably think you we talking about, we should've called it juice. Shout to all my that be waiting to make this fart thing let loose. Chill, man, chill, let's get at $1 bill. They told me, chill, let's get at $1 bill. They chill, let's get at $1 bill. They told me, chill, let's get at $1 bill. Militant, back in the booth.
Okay, all set to go. Now it's the second baseman, Weston Wilson. In the air, right field. Acuna after it. He's got it. And a quick out, number one. Here's Turner now.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Olsen makes the grab, and there's two gone. Brent Rooker stands in for the Phillies. There's a swing and a drive. This one could be trouble, and that's going to roll to the wall. Around first and hustling for second. He's there. It's a two-out double.
Batting fourth, the right fielder.
So runner at second, two down. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. On the ground to short. Throw on to Olsen, and Castellanos is out. And that's the third. Back here in Atlanta, showing the slab in today's game, Jesus Luzardo.
Boog, you don't always know what to expect with this guy on the mound. There are times he's really good, but that's not always the case. For me, I want to see how aggressive he's going to be out there. We'll see it right away if he's pitching with confidence, and if he is, he should be just fine.
Now in for the Braves, Marcell Ozuna.
The designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna.
Turner to first. Ozuna is out. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Swung on, belted. That one back there. And one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. And it's even better when it gets you extra bases. Love looking in at your dugout and seeing the guys fired up.
1-1.
Gonna count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here is Austin Riley. And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball one. Outside with a breaking ball.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you. So make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Up the middle. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. In there safely.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
And there's a hit. And now 2 aboard.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
2 on, 2 outs. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
The 1-2. Handles, throws to first. That ends the inning. Back at Truist Park, all set for the start of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Alec Bohm. Just missed.
Ball.
On the ground to third, Riley. Slings it across and quickly one away in the second. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. First round pick out of Indiana back in 2014. In the air, center field. Harris has a beat on it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 down.
Well, off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Bryce Harper, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
1-0.
Pitch misses. Ball 2.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Just missed.
Ball.
Next offering is fouled back. 2 down, nobody on. Out there to center. Reaches, but can't make the grab. So a man at first. Johan Rojas stands in for the Phillies. Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Next offering is down low. That one is upstairs.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That one finds the zone, and the count is even 2-2.
We got a full count.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
And the righty deals. And that'll load the bases.
Take your base.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
Philadelphia, number 5, Bryson Stott.
First pitch just misses. All loaded up here at the top of the second. That one misses. Now 2-0.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Throws to first in time. Out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Baez. Luzardo back to work. Inside. And that's ball 1.
That missed. That's a ball. 2-0.
The other way. Base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters They take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
And that one fouled off. And ball one. First and second, no outs. Bottom half of inning number 2. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Ground ball up the middle. Nice stop. Flips it from the ground. That's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Grounded out to short in his first trip. And there's a ball.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
And that's outside.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Squeezes it. Runner tags for home. And the Braves score first. It's 1-0.
Sometimes that can be a little tough to score on. It was hit so hard that getting back to the bag to tag takes a little bit of time by the time that outfielder catches it, but a really good job of getting that run in from third.
Turner throws to first. That's the inning. New inning getting started. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Trey Turner. And that is out of play. Out to short, Baez. The throw to first, and they get Turner for the out. Brent Rooker stands in for the Phillies. Doubled his first time up. Pitch is in the dirt, and that's ball one. Rooker, 30 years old now, and he's usually in right. Today, starting in left. That misses the zone. 2 balls, no strikes.
Boog, if I was to break it down and make it simple, I would say right field's kind of a chill spot compared to left field. Left field's that second hot corner, in my opinion.
And it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Castellanos in the box now as he looks at ball one. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Just missed.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
3-1.
And ball 4 to aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Fouled off. He was late. Rooker at second. Castellanos over at first with one away. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
Double play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he...
And that one handled. Slings to second, and that's 2. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Stepping in the long ball threat, Matt Olson. First pitch misses. Base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Man at first, one away. Makes the grab, and there's 2 out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Reaching down and makes the grab. Back here in Atlanta, start of the 4th, and Kyle Schwarber will come up. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Ball one there.
That's a ball.
Well, these Phillies just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. I think things are happening a little quicker than this offense would like, and we see it in the numbers. They're hitting into a lot of outs early in the at-bat.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Center field. Makes the catch. 1 away. Here comes Bryce Harper. A single his first time. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1.
Here's something interesting. Lots of Braves have thrived here at Truist Park, but one guy who's done well as a visiting player, Bryce Harper. Over the first 6 years this park was open, he hit 12 homers in just 43 regular season games.
Next offering is in for a strike. 1 out, bases empty. Missed with a changeup, and the count is 2-2. And that one is inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Inside ball 4.
Take your
Didn't miss by much right there. Just couldn't get the call off the inside corner.
Johan Rojas digs in now. And a foul ball. Headed down the line. And that drops foul. Harper, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. This one popped up. Acuna on the run. Hauls it in after a long run. 2 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Real Muto stands in now and watches strike 1. Breaking ball misses down and away.
1-1. Outside ball.
Ground ball, Austin Riley throws across the diamond, and he has thrown 4. Bottom of the 4th. Now it's the shortstop, Javier Baez. The shortstop takes the ball. Castellanos settles under it and makes the catch. And there's 1 down. And now here is Michael Harris II. Just missed. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that one misses up and in. 2-0. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Yeah, that's fouled off. The 1-1 is fouled off. Breaking ball inside. The count now 2-2. And that one missing low.
Count is full.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Base hit. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Pretty good changeup on the outside corner, but he did exactly what you're supposed to do with that pitch. See it deep and keep your hands inside it to drive it the other way.
That's the ball.
Ozuna in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. And another ball.
Outside.
Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Runners are at the corners, 1 away. And a strike.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball, double play.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. In comes the run from third to add on. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 3.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Fairchild on second. Ozuna at first. 1 gone. Now this is in the air down the line. Castellanos on his horse. Can't get there. This one lands foul. And that's in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 out. Runners at first and second. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. Here's Matt Olson down. 1 for 2. That one missing inside. In there for a strike at 100 miles an hour. And the count even 1-1. Tosses to first. They limit the damage here. Back at Truist Park, and stepping in is the speedy Bryson Stott. Angel De Los Santos into the game.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs. You know, these Phils looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. There's a reason they include runners left on base in the box score. It matters a ton, and we're seeing the impact of that again today. They've had a lot of opportunities to score without much success.
Next offering in there for a strike. 1 and 2. And he can't come up with it. Still manages a throw, and he'll be safe at first. Trey Turner now 0 for 2 in this one.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and part of the order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
That one is hammered right field. Going back, pulls it in on the warning track. And now for the Phillies, Brent Rooker.
Ball
in the dirt.
1-0.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there.
He
Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's
Number
game, but if
16,
you can hit a ball that
Brandon
hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
And that
ball,
one
no
missing
strikes.
inside a sharp slider. That's a
No,
little
that
bit
missed.
low.
That's a ball.
Stop over at second. Rooker over at first with one away. And another ball.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position,
ball four.
he's
Runner,
got to
take your
find a
base.
way to throw a quality strike.
So they're all loaded up. And here comes Alec Bohm.
Now pitching for the Braves. Number 56, Hunter
Line,
Harvey.
and that's a base hit. One runs in. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Schwarber up to the plate for the third time as he looks at one down low. Swings through that.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there,
1-1.
right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
And that is cut on and missed. 1-2.
1-2.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the
2-2.
outfield.
And a breaking ball misses outside.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Drops into the glove. Runners tagging from second and third. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 3-2.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Harris has a beat on it. Brings it in. And that's the third out. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now the third baseman, Austin Riley. Strike one.
You know, these Braves, simply put,
0-1.
are producing a lot of quality swings. Just look at how the ball's coming off their bats, and tell me it's fun playing defense at this level. They've got 7 hits at 90-plus miles per hour exit velocity, so you got to look alive out there.
Here is Ozzie Albies. Up to hit.
Now pitching for the Phillies. Number 50, Orion Kerkering.
Two away. Here's Sean Murphy. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. And that clips the inside corner.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
1-2.
Next pitch inside,
ball.
and it's 2-2. 2 outs, base is empty. On its way to the corner. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the center fielder, Johan Rojas. Just missed.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Fastball is outside. That one misses. And now 3-0.
3-0. That's one.
There's a strike.
You got a full count.
That's the third. Riley tosses across the first, and that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the sixth. And now it is JT Realmuto. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Albies makes the play. 2 away now. back to the top of the lineup. This is Bryson Stott. Hard hit to third. Zips it across, and the Phillies are set down. Bottom of the 6th, and the batter will be the shortstop, Javier Baez. Stott makes the grab, 1 down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Harris stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Outside low, and now 2-0. Oh, what a stop. Throws from his knees. Pretty nice play there. Stuart Fairchild next up for the Braves. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Boom. Zips it to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for the top of inning number 7. Here's Trey Turner. Harvey back to work. And that's down and away.
1-0. No, that's outside. Ball.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. That one's back. Out of here. He'll take a trot around the bases. And we are all tied up. It's 3-3. Now a chance for Brent Rooker. That one ripped. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 down. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate.
Great swing of the bat right there. Trying to get on as that go-ahead.
Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Aaron Bummer.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with a lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Over to first, and that's an out. And now it's Alec Bohm. Late with the swing there. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Soft contact in the air, and no one can get there. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. Pitch misses. 1-0. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. And that one popped in the air, left field. And he makes the catch. And that is that. And we're back. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now it's the DH, Marcell Ozuna. Fought off foul. That one missed.
That's a ball. 1-1.
Outside low, and it's 2-1.
2-1.
Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. Here's Acuna now. And makes the grab. And there's 2 away. Here is Matt Olson. One for 3.
For Philadelphia, number 25, Matt Strahm.
And that's outside.
That's a ball.
And that is ball 1.
1-0.
All tied up. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That one drifts inside. That clips the zone. Now 2-1.
2-1. That's inside. Ball.
And that one is going to go. He nails one out to right. And just like that, they're out front. It's 4-3. Here comes Austin Riley. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0.
No, that missed. 2 balls, no strikes.
Just
ball, that's
missed.
outside.
And it's fouled away. Stott over to first in time. That's the 3rd out. Ready to begin the 8th. Leading off, Bryce Harper.
Bryce Harper.
First pitch, and he just misses.
1-0.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
1-1.
Swing at a high fly ball. That's out to center. Balls it in, and there's 1 away. Johan Rojas stands in for the Phillies. Line, and that's a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
And he takes one right on the black. And the count 1-1.
This is a good situation if you want to try to steal a base. 9-hitter, and you're about to turn this lineup over. So get a little momentum as you turn it over.
Next pitch is outside.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Acuna. And there are 2 down. Here's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. Runner takes off. Pitch outside. For the second, he's safe. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
That's a ball.
With the tying run at second, and we're in the top of the 8th. And that one fouled off. Bummer deals. Swing and a line drive ripped right center field. Base hit into the outfield. The run scores from second. It's an RBI single. Tie game here in the 8th.
Huge at bat to bring home the tying run at this point in the game. That pretty much split the zone down the middle.
Now we see Raisel Iglesias out of the bullpen.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Turner stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Splits the plate, and 1-1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
2 outs. Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Safe at second with a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position.
Full count.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
So now 2 on and 2 outs. Big at bat for Brent Rooker now. Off the mark there.
That's out.
And that's ball one.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Tosses to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Ready for the bottom of the eighth. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish.
Albies. Now pitching for Philadelphia, number 59, Juan.
And fouled off. Not
one ball,
close
one
with
strike.
that one, and the count is 1-1. And that one fouled off. And downstairs. And now it's 3-2.
That's a really good take.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Murphy in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
It's getting squeezed a little. Bit here late.
And another ball. That one at triple digits.
Well, he came right at him right there and challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but gotta imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
That's a hit. Rowe holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out. First and second, no outs. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Javier Baez. Fair ball. Ozzie flying around third. Boots it. He'll score. Still finds a way to get off a throw. Runner holds at third, so just one across on the play.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through. Big spot. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Harris in the box now. Takes strike one.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners if they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Inside just missed.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
Up and in, and the count's full.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Got him! He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Now the left fielder, Stuart Fairchild. Fly ball down the line. And that will drop foul. Swing and a miss. That one at 101.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And that is downstairs. And the count 1-2. Murphy at third. Baez at second with one away. In the dirt, blocked. Well done behind the dish. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Just
That's
missed.
the ball. Outside. Ball inside.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That misses. They're down 3-1. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. They must be going crazy in the dugout. It's 8-4. Base is empty with 2 away. Now it's the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That finds the mark on the inside corner. That one not close. And it's 2-1.
This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it, save the rest of that bullpen, somehow stop the bleeding.
Line drive, base hit. And that extends the inning.
Well, I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
1 ball,
Olsen,
no strike.
the next to hit, takes outside. And another
2-0
ball.
the count.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 10-4. Here's Austin Riley. And that one fouled off.
Well, pitcher's probably thinking he's a little late on that pitch, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to speed him up, not give him something off speed that he can handle.
Stop. And they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. Well, this game isn't very close, Siggy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
All right, Siggy, you've tightened up.
Now pitching for
New pitcher for the Braves, Dylan Lee.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Would they pay you?
No, absolutely not. Not even a meal on the road. So I think it's great now that most of these teams have professional barbers that come in and make them look fresh before the games.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. Swing, and he breaks his back. Olsen pulls that one down, and there's 2 away. So they're down to their final out. Now it's going to be Kyle Schwarber. And he swings through that one. Scale of 1 to 10. How good a barber were you?
For a non-professional, I'd say I was probably a 7. But if I was comparing to professionals, I'd be like a 3. I'll never forget the time that I cut Jose Canseco's hair. He had a pretty big melon, Boog. And
big dome?
It took a while.
Yeah.
There's a little pressure there, too, because he had a big date that night, and he wanted me to make sure that everything looked good.
Got him, and that's the ball game. 10-4.